Hundreds of homes in Muskegon Heights are abandoned, and no one has the money to deal with the problem.
24-hour News 8's Coco McAvoy talked to residents today who want action and questioned officials about what they're doing to fix the issue. Coco, what are you hearing?
Good evening. To say this house is an eyesore is an understatement. You can see trash in the yard and overgrown grass. It's just one example of the more than 200 abandoned homes in Muskegon Heights. We spoke to residents in the neighborhood who say they're fed up and want this house torn down. On any given summer day, 6th Street in Muskegon Heights is packed with children riding their bikes and playing in the lawn.
The neighborhood is peaceful most of the time.
Linda Johnson and her neighbor Tanisha have been living on the block for a number of years and say they haven't experienced any real problems until last week when an unwanted neighbor moved in next door, a squatter.
I have little kids. I don't know what he's capable of.
The two began making calls, first to the police and then to city officials.
The city told me it was the county problem. The county told me it was the city problem.
So what else can we do?
The citizens have every right to be upset about it in the neighborhood.
Tony Mulachotis is the county treasurer for Muskegon. The house is listed as their property, but he says it's not their problem.
It is not the county's responsibility to take care of this property.
So who is responsible?
Local municipalities must and they should with law enforcement to make sure that those houses are at least safe.
But unfortunately, it all boils down to money, which he says the city simply doesn't have. So in the meantime, you're saying there's nothing that can be done?
From our perspective, it's not. There's no funds available to do anything like that.
The city is asking for residents to be patient while they come up with a solution, while neighbors are left to wonder when that solution may come and hope it's sooner rather than later.
They need to board it up, do something, you know. Who knows what might happen in there next.
Obviously not the answer that anyone wanted to hear, but officials say that they're pushing for federal funding and hope that it comes sometime this year. In the meantime, their best advice is for neighbors to come together and clean up their own streets. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAvoy, 24-hour News 8.